What an amazing 3 days. I'm Heidi Holder, Frederick P. and Sandra P. Rose Chair of Education at the Met, and it's been 3 days of introspection for museums as we try to see more clearly our relationship with the people we engage with and to imagine a different future. I want to return to an image shared by Anupam Shah, the lead curator at CSMVS Museum in Mumbai. Anupam talked about flags with prayers written on them that, as they fluttered in the breeze, whispered prayers for the entire community outward over the mountains, the hills, the forests, the waters. I see these 3 days of conversation as newly planted prayer flags for us, a powerful wish, incantations in a way, in which every word spoken, every desire and challenge for a better future for museums and cultural institutions is written. Desires to descend to the curatorial voice, to respond to social and cultural movements in the now, the need to co-construct knowledge with communities, to trust our audiences, to break with dominant narratives, to acknowledge and disrupt systems of power and prestige, to value process over end results, to engage with past and present at the same time, to let our collections dance, and to go beyond the enclosures of gratitude and silence. These wishes, these prayers, flutter in the breeze across the world to inspire and shape aspirations for the changing relationships between museums and people. I ask you to lift your cheek to feel this new current of air, that hopes to remix and change the way we do things. I had the idea for this conversation last fall, and the convening would not have been possible. It's now in the world, but it would not have been possible without the hard work and support of many on my team in education and across the museum. In particular, I'd like to thank for their introductions and their support Dan Weiss, Max Holine, Andrea Bayer, Inka Drogmiller, Denise Morel, Sydney Munn, our production team led by Andrea Theodore and Lydia Lovell. Special thanks to Mariana Siciliano, Anne Meisinger, and Hannah McHale for all the logistics and everything in putting this together. It could not have been done without you. The MEC's production, publication team, communications, design, and the illustrator who does these fantastic placeholders, Benedict Luft. I'd also like to thank our advisory committee members who came together with us early in the spring to generously contribute to the development of this program. Kwame Anthony Apia, Vishaka Desai, Jalen Hernandez Eli, Maya Nuku, Jonathan Square, Rayan Tabet, Abraham Thomas, Limor Tumer, and Sylvia Yunt. And a final thank you to the funders of this convening, Bonnie Sacerdote through the Giorgio S. Sacerdote Fund and the Samuel H. Crest Foundation. I leave you with a call to action. I ask you to keep your cheek lifted and let the current of introspection invoked over these 3 days guide us as we go about our works as artists, as critics, as art historians, as activists, as thinkers, writers, makers, curators, volunteers, people. Question your acts, your thoughts, who you work with and why. How can you make a thing more authentic? Can you imagine something new, something better? What can we let go? What can you let go? I ask you to continue this dialogue and create new dialogues, to plant your own flag, to flutter on some other breeze and touch some other people. Thank you, and let's do this again sometime. Thank you so much.